let's get this place cleaned up. Today's video is sponsored by the Woodworkers Guild of America. It's a little bit of a mess, and today's recycling day, so it's the best day to get all of these boxes out. I'm not going to delay this any further. Let's just get right into it. While I start to get this place cleaned up, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel or watched the videos over the last couple of months. We had just hit the 1 million views mark and also crossed the 13,000 subscribers mark. So a huge thank you to everybody. I really appreciate it. Okay, so this corner over here is where I'm planning on putting the CNC. The wall sticks out about 6 feet. The CNC table sticks out about 5. So we should be good as long as I'm able to get power run over this way. The plan for the table saw, bandsaw, I need to get that joiner up and working. A buddy of mine gave that to me and said it didn't really work very well, so I'm curious to see just what it's doing and if we can fix it maybe. I want to get the radial arm saw set back up, and my plan, I guess, for the rest of the tools is going to be on wheels, so when I need to use them, they can come out. When I don't need to use them, they can go against a wall. Make life a little bit simpler. I'm gonna get to cutting some of this stuff down to get it out of here, put it in the fire pit. Apparently that styrofoam's got other plans too. Let's continue on and see if we can't make a little bit more progress today. Okay, we've got a lot of this area cleaned up now. Most of the cardboard boxes are out of here aside from stuff behind that wall that we're not going to really dive into right now. But this main area is cleared out, which is kind of what my goal was for today. I do want to get the bandsaw moved over a little bit and kind of sweep up the floor, get some of the rest of this stuff cleaned up and not right in this spot, because the radial arm saw needs to get off the table saw. Not a great spot for it. Can't really use the table saw in that fashion. So I need to find a stand for it and get it back on there. So this is a clamp rack. It actually is meant to go on the wall. It's like a vertical clamping solution. I don't really have a great spot to set it up in the moment right now. So up on the shelf it's going to go, but I do want to get this set up in here because it's really handy, especially for gluing things up in a small space. You can keep it against the wall and don't have to worry about it taking up a flat surface. Before we get finished up on the cleaning process though, I want to take a minute to tell you about today's sponsor, the Woodworkers Guild of America. When I first got into woodworking, I started out in a small bedroom out of my trailer, just figuring things out as I went. I had no formal training, just a lot of trial and error. And while there was plenty of great content on YouTube, one of the first real resources that actually helped me get on track and stay on track was the Woodworkers Guild of America. Their step-by-step lessons helped me go from a complete beginner to running my own commercial wood shop. Whether it was learning proper joinery, dialing in my finishing techniques, or figuring out the best tools for the job, Woodworkers Guild of America gave me a structured way to improve my skills without feeling lost. Whether you're just getting started in woodworking or want to sharpen up your skills, Woodworkers Guild of America is an incredible resource to do that. They offer expert-led tutorials, detailed project plans, and pro-level techniques all in one place. It really made a huge difference to me when I got started, and I know it can do the same for you. The first 1,000 people to use my link in the description below get a full year premium membership to the Woodworkers Guild of America for $1.49. How? If you're interested in getting into woodworking and building things for yourself, now's the time to do it. $1.49 is unheard of. Use the link in the description below, and thank you to the Woodworkers Guild of America for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to cleaning this place up. That's not the permanent home for that. No way. So I'm not going to sit and pretend like this place is perfect, but it's definitely a big step in the right direction from where we were this morning. One area in particular that I really need to work on is this back corner here. Unfortunately, the recycling is already come and gone, and I still have a little bit of cardboard left. Got to break down that Monport box as well, because, well, I don't need it. Previously, back in October, I had posted a few videos about getting this area into a woodworking shop again, but that really never came to fruition. Been spending a lot more time in the 3D print farm and getting that business rolling. So this has definitely taken a backseat. But I am very happy that I was able to get this corner cleared out. There's so much cardboard that was in that corner and really didn't need to be there. I probably had 100 pounds worth of cardboard boxes just sitting in that corner. Kind of ridiculous. So now I've just got the radial arm saw set up over here, bandsaw jointer, table saw router table. Got to get a new stand for the radial arm saw. That table's not going to cut it, and the CNC is going to go there eventually. As for the rest of the area though, I do still need to get power run into here. As of right now, I've got one 120 volt outlet powering the lights, and I've also got another one run from the shop that's powering the dust collector right behind where the camera's sitting. So I really need to get that 4x8 table out of here. Originally, it was a 6x4 table, and well, I wanted it longer, so I added a 4x8 piece of MDF to the top of it. But it's not really fitting for what I'm doing currently in this shop, and it's definitely not going to fit out there. A buddy who was interested in taking it, and I'm not sure if that is going to end up working out. His space is also not really suited for a giant 4x8 table in addition to all the other stuff he has. So I do need to make a little bit more room for, well, a lot of this stuff in here. But for the time being, I'm very happy with what we've got going on in terms of the space out there. FL Sun is still being, well, not working. +4 is knocking out dumbbells. I've also been testing out some different filaments. So this is Sunlu's Matte Pet G. I was interested in trying this when Bamboo was out of some of their filaments, so I went onto Amazon and was able to find a spool of that, and then I also was able to get a spool of their green to see how it compares to the Festool green or the lime green from Bamboo. So I've been printing with this one pretty regularly. As you can see, I've gone through about 800 grams out of that spool. Have not yet dove into this one yet, but that is on my list of things to try. I want to say a huge thank you again to the Woodworkers Guild of America for sponsoring today's video. If you are new to woodworking or thinking about getting into building your own projects, I highly recommend you check out some of the courses they have to offer. I will have a link down in the description below if you are interested in doing that. If you're interested in following along with me in the little 3D printing business I've got going on over there, or some of the woodworking laser engraving content that I have planned for the near future, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on those videos. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows you enjoy this type of content. Let me know how you would use this space if you were converting it into a wood shop. I will see you all in the next video, folks. Take care.